Goldstein, your favorite immigration lawyer. We are live. Waiting to see how things are going. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I am just warming up. Welcome, one and all. Just getting started. We're waiting for people to join us. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Coming to you live from my kitchen. That is the way it's going to be. Can you see me? Can everybody see me? I think on Instagram I'm a little messed up. On TikTok, there's some weird filter making me look kind of odd. We are live everywhere. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on YouTube, X, or Twitter. We're live on Instagram. We are live on TikTok. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you are. And I'm yet to have a single question. We can see you, but you can barely hear me. Let's see here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Instagram? Hoping I got all the kinks worked out. Come here. I'm wondering what questions you might have. I'm wondering what questions you might have for me and this dog. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know. Let's see here. I don't know. Can you see me? Do I work on immigration complaints? Yes. Can I talk about EB2, I-45 interview? USCIS really doesn't know much about employment-based immigration. So if you go to the interview, the immigration lawyers, the officers are not well trained, and they're not going to really know what questions to ask you. They're really pretty weird. Where did you get your hot eyes? Oh, what a nice comment. Thank you. That's very flattering. I got them from my mother, which is quite a compliment. Yeah, what other questions do you have for me? I'm here to answer your questions and play with my dog live on going live here. Anybody have a question for the dog? Do you have a question for the dog? Do you have a question for this dog or me? And by the way, if you like this, here's somebody that says, I want to apply for an I-601A. Go for it. We can help you with that. I love doing these cases. Says, I hear you. Ismail Khan, Barry Graham, welcome one and all. Gayusha 74, criminal case dismissed in 1993. We have an issue if I apply for citizenship. I had my green card since 1981. I'd like to know more about the dismissed case before I give you that advice. What was it about? Was it shoplifting, drug possession? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And I'm coming to you live from my kitchen. How much are the vet fees? Oh, the vet fees are a lot. What's the dog's name? That was Ellie. She's one of our top performers here in this kitchen. Greetings from Egypt, from Yasser Fouad. Hello, brother. Egypt, the country that dominates squash. They're the best of the best of the best of the best. Yalla, yalla, yalla for Egypt. What other questions can I answer? Here's a Kaur. I'm suffering from an abusive behavior of my mother-in-law. I'm locked in my home. I think that's horrible. I don't have all the answers to your situation. I do have immigration answers. You might qualify for VAWA. Improvised creation. Good evening, Josh, and all the audience here. LA is present. Improvised creations. I like that. Do you pay insurance for the dog? No, I don't have any insurance. Probably should have insurance, but I don't. Hang on a second. I want to show you the other dog. Come here. Oh, this is my other dog here. This is Galan. He has a Spanish name because he's one of our best dogs, and he's very distracted right now. He's a little camera shy, but he's also here to help me answer any questions that you have. Ismail Khan, sir, why don't you answer me quickly? Okay, why don't you post your question again? Because I don't know what your question is. Here's from Serge. My wife came in with a tourist visa, caught a DV charge a couple months ago after we got married. It's been 2.5 years. No charges have been filed. My lawyer says to file for a green card. I think that sounds like good advice. I'd like to check into that, but yeah. Any new updates on the U visa? No new updates on the U visa. No DUI law update. Every single time I go live, somebody asks me about HR 875, this DUI immigration proposed law. And every time I tell you the same thing, there'll never be another new law, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be a big deal. My wife went to her interview in Africa, but she's in administrative processing for over 3 months. This is from Suleiman Julius Gante. Okay, if you're in administrative processing, first of all, what is administrative processing? Administrative processing means you went to your interview for a visa and you didn't get approved for the visa, but you also didn't get denied. Instead, they put you on hold and they made you wait and wait and wait. And then what happens is I take over the case and I go to court and I sue immigration. And after I sue immigration, hopefully they approve your case. We specialize in immigration cases that are unreasonably delayed, stuck immigration cases. For Suleiman Jules Kante, 3 months is too soon to file a lawsuit. So what should you do? You should keep waiting. And after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, if you're still stuck, Suleiman, then you should reach out to me. Aguas. My wife has a removal order. I'm in the military. What can I do to help her out? You have to lawyer up. You have to go and find a lawyer. I can help you with this, by the way, who can reopen that removal order or help her. What am I drinking? This is Spindrift. This is my favorite drink right here. It's like flavored sparkling water. I drink a lot of it. I have a little bit of a problem. But there's 2 solutions for a removal order. First is reopen the order and try to rescind it and fix it. And the second is to apply for a waiver of the removal order, an I-212. And either of those things will work. You're going to have to get a lawyer. I can help you with it. But my comment is the beginning of a process that will help you. How about the travel ban for I-730? It's been almost 2 years since we submitted the case. I have said many times on these videos that I believe that the I-730 is not subject to the travel ban. But immigration is taking the position that it is. And there's a case called Pachinko v. Trump, and it's pending. And that is going to determine whether or not the travel ban actually applies in this case. Hope that helps. I'm not letting anybody join this live because I did that once and it was extremely ridiculously inappropriate, funny, but no, we're not doing that. We're talking about immigration. I-730 for Afghans. Do you think the waiver application helps? No, probably not. I mean, depends on what problem are you trying to solve? Do I process work visas for Afghans? Yes, I do. Lee says, Josh, I applied for the refugee asylee. I had my interview in July 2024. They took our passports on visas. They still haven't received our visas. I'd be happy to help you, Lee. Reach out to me. I can help you out. My phone number is above what's left of my hair on YouTube. If you're on TikTok and you want to get in touch with me, go to the bio and you can find my phone number, my email. Same with LinkedIn or Instagram. You can find in my bio my phone number, my email, everything like that. So Syed Khan, Afghan asylum seeker here since August 2022, waiting for court. I'm sorry, it's going to take a while. What does it mean, no future hearing dates on my case? It could mean several things, so it's hard to say. Lee says, thank you so much. I'll be contacting your team ASAP. Lee, I hope you do, because we can help. Let's go to Instagram here. Walid Azami. Hey, Josh, I applied for refugee travel. I had our interview in July 2024. They took our passports, still haven't heard anything. I just answered that one. I just answered that on YouTube. I'm getting kind of key views. Nika says, Nika 2020 says, Josh. Wonder who that is. Oh. Nika's bio. By the way, I am coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. I help people in all 50 states and around the world. Let me know where you're located, because I always find that fascinating. So if you post in the comments where you are, whether it's Dallas or Dhaka or something like that. I am amazing, Nika. Barry Graham says, you missed my question. So let's go back to it. Barry Graham, my daughter, an American, married a Mexican national without a green card. Can anything be done? Absolutely. Absolutely. Congratulations on this marriage. And let's get him a green card. Reach out to me. We can help you out. Ohio. My whole family lives in Cleveland, Ohio. I have family in Cincinnati too. So. Roberto Jimenez is in New York. Which of the 5 boroughs? Christy Santos. Columbus. Yes, I am coming to Columbus September 4th. I will be there doing consultations and being interviewed for my law license in the state of Ohio. We have so many clients in Ohio that I decided to get a license there. Do immigration rules and law vary by state? No, they do not. Immigration is the same in Queens, New York, as it is in Los Angeles, as it is in Maine or Hawaii. It's all the same. Josh, can I travel with 10-year green card and a Somali passport? Thank you. Yeah, but I got a question for you, Ebros. If you have a 10-year green card, why haven't you applied for naturalization? That wasn't your question, but I still want to ask. Federal law, says Barry Graham. Yes, that's correct. Bad man for family. I like that. Any questions on Instagram? Let's give it up for Instagram here. Let me know what questions you have. How much does it cost to appeal an immigration court case in Maryland? Whenever anyone asks me how much do you charge, I always want to find out more about their case. Like, before I'm gonna talk about the cost, I want to know whether I could even help. I'm not going to take your appeal case unless I think you have a good chance at winning your appeal, or your appeal has merit. I'm not going to file it just because you have money and you want to hire me. I want to know whether you have a genuine case, because otherwise I don't want to really work on it. If there's an issue or way I can help you win, I'm all in. So before we talk about the costs, I want to find out more about why you need help, what happened at your hearing, how can we win this, User says DIL I-130 pending. 1-year-old son is a veteran. 1-year-old son is a veteran. Her asylum case closed. I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. Here's Von Carlos Bolian. Hello, Josh. My partner and I just recently had our consultation with one of your agents. Walter, forgot to ask about the average timeline for CR1 processing. Okay, Walter is amazing. first of all. And secondly, congratulations on getting married, presumably, and making the decision to move forward. If you ask me or any other lawyer, how long does this immigration case take? The answer that we are likely to give is a guess based on what we think might happen. It's very difficult to predict. I would say CR1 case like this, from the time that you file the I-130 until the interview and visa issuance, could be maybe 18 months. That would be like my optimistic guess. Another lawyer might say it's going to take longer, or it might take less, and that could be true. Let's go with Amelia Espas. I'm in Nevada, and my Mandamus attorney is in California, and he told me to work with local counsel in Nevada. Is that normal? It is normal. I file cases in Nevada, and I have a local attorney that I work with. How long does Mandamus case take after 60 days? So again, a Mandamus case is my specialty. It's how I challenge immigration processing delays. We go to court, we file a lawsuit, we challenge the delay. And after we file the lawsuit, the government has 60 days to respond. At the end of the 60 days, they typically ask for additional time to process the case, or they file a motion to dismiss. And then I'm looking at 3 or 4 months total. Maybe the third and fourth month after filing the lawsuit is when we get good news. La Morena sent me a rose and a heart puff. Thank you. What should we, the people of Afghanistan, do now? SIV visas, family-based visas. If you're in the U.S., consider asylum if you need to. Ratada says no one wants to take my case. Well, I'd like to find out more. And by the way, I'd like you to share this live. If you're on TikTok, please share this. If you share it, I'll be able to reach more people, and that would help me out. Let's see here. I am a divorced green card holder. I want to bring my Filipina partner here, but my status in the Philippines is still married. What's the fastest way to bring my partner? Well, the Philippines doesn't recognize divorce, but the United States does. You need to get a divorce in the United States, terminate the marriage, and then file a petition. Philippines might not recognize the divorce as valid, but it doesn't matter because the visa you're looking for is issued in the United States of America. Let's see here. Hello, I took approval April 7th. My wife is in the U.S. I'm in Cairo, and at 18 months, take appointment to change location for appointment. I'd like to keep it. This is from YL. I'm not quite sure what question you have, but I'd like you to reach out to me using the link, the phone number above my head, or send me an email. But I'd like to help you out. I don't quite understand your question. I think it'd be good. Mohammed Shikdon, this is one of the best lawyers who does his best. Thank you, brother. It's very kind of you. Dark Cause, I'm Somali. How can I get the American passport, not green card? Okay, well, let's get you a green card first, and then you can apply for naturalization. Is there anyone here who's in Columbus, Ohio, besides Barry? Anyone else in Columbus? I am planning a trip to Columbus, and I would very much like to see all of you there, or some of you. I'd like to meet with you. I'm going to make Ratada. I filed a case pro se, and they reopened my case, but I have a pending immigration court case. Case was stuck for 6 years, Mohammed. Well, it's not stuck anymore, is it, brother? I want to know something, and I don't know about my application. Petals and pearls. I want to know if something doesn't match on my application how to fix it, and if it's going to hurt my case. Nana's in Columbus. Yes, I will be there soon. I'm going to have some availability to meet with people, and I'm going to try to meet with as many people as I can in Columbus. That would make me very, very happy. Bro, what about the DV lottery banned countries? Do they get the visa? No. The DV lottery is subject to the travel ban. And I think the travel ban is going to be with us as long as Republicans are in the White House. International travel with a misdemeanor charge. Depends on what the misdemeanor is, right? If the misdemeanor is drug possession, no international travel. If the misdemeanor is jaywalking, you're fine. And depends on what your immigration status is. Are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a permanent resident? Do you have work visa? Douglason Michael, I have a felony burglary, nonviolent, complete probation. Can I get citizenship? Maybe, but I'd have to look into it a little more carefully. When did this happen? Did it happen in 1973? Did it happen in 2023? Those two things are different. Can an asylee without parole marry a U.S. citizen? Yes. Is there still a fee waiver for the application to become a U.S. citizen? You have to look into that. Mohammed Shekadun. Here we go. Excellent. Where is Rob? What questions do you have? Why is the I-730 visa in a travel ban for Afghans? I don't know why, but that's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. Questions. What questions do you have? Let's see here. I had a misdemeanor in 2003. I already answered that one. Let's see what other questions are on Instagram. There should be some good ones, right? How often are work permits being granted and bona fide for a T visa? Oh, here's someone who called the office. Marcelo called the office. Great professional service, customer service. That's great. That's awesome. Douglas and Michelson, I had lost my green card and I applied for it, and they had it back 10 years ago. Maybe you can go for naturalization. Maybe you can go for citizenship. Maybe you can renew your green card. Michelle, hello from Minnesota. My husband is waiting for his interview date in Honduras. Currently doesn't have legal status. I'm terrified about him getting deported. Michelle, you gotta stop. I mean, I understand your concern, but you gotta focus on the positive. We're getting cases approved all the time. If you're not happy with your lawyer, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. But you can get this done. Any thoughts on the Dignity Act, says Barry? The big Dignity Act is not going to become a law, so you don't have to worry about it. Right? Karen says, are there pathways for DACA a person with legal entry and both parents have green cards? Marriage to a U.S. citizen? Do you take time to reply for emails? I have a loved one that's lost all hope. We've messed some stuff up. I can't let things go this way. Send me an email. We'll reach out to you. We'll get an appointment scheduled. We'll see if we can help you out. What are the restrictions for DV lottery visa winners? Do you have a green card, Yasser? Do I think having a child together is very strong evidence for an I-45? I think having a child together is strong evidence that you have a marriage relationship, a genuine marriage relationship. Here's somebody that posted the coffee cup and a pretzel. I like that combination. Can banned countries like Eritrea apply for a visa to watch the FIFA World Cup? Sure, why not? How much is a consultation? We do free consultations, and sometimes we charge $150, depending on complexity and other factors. Here is Colombia Tequero. I'm a permanent resident from 2017. Can I travel internationally if I had a DUI before becoming a resident and I paid the court fee? I think you're probably good to go. You can probably travel. All right. If I want to go to the US, B2 visa, but I have been to Somalia, I have a UK passport. Sultani, how are you? Which state are you living in? I live in California, but I help people in all 50 states and around the world. Can you tell me what? Yeah, okay. How much do I charge for naturalization? It depends and varies from case to case, but we offer consultations and we can tell you, we can ask questions and find out whether we can help you, and if so, how much we would charge. I can help you with citizenship for sure. My email address, I'll put this in here. This is my email. I'll put it on the screen. There it is. Can a U.S. citizen get deported? No. How long our I-601A is taking? A couple of years, 2-3 years. Let's see here.